Oh yeah, street foodies, you joined us for a good one. We are finishing Seoul, street food style, tonight. Tons of snacks. Street food. So it turns out after we planned the trip, Elisa was like, oh snap, there is a food festival in Seoul. While we're there, of course, we gotta hit that up.
Alright, who can guess what this statue of the hands is? It's Gangnam Style.
As you would expect, mad lines. The festival was set up with international food in one section, Korean classics in one section.
This whole line is for a waffle. So I think the yellow carts are Japanese and the orange are Korean. There's two short lines, pig's feet and chicken feet.
Which, why am I gonna do that? I hate chicken feet. No offense, they're gross. So I waited in a different line.
What did you get? Oh snap.
Pork and spicy noodles.
Elisa taught me what to say so I could order my jam. And then I was standing in line just practicing over and over how to say the thing. I got up there, it's time to order. I choked, froze up, I got like half a syllable out, and then she just spoke English to me. That's okay, no shame. Kukoriumshi.
Usamgyup. Usamgyup. Dapap.
Actually, they call it cup.
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 Because it's in a cup.
Oh, okay.
Cup.
My rice bowl was pretty good. Again, with the multiple sauces, I love a combo sauce. Elisa got some spicy noodles, not bad, nothing to write home about. They had some legit looking ice cream cones, but I wasn't trying to wait in that line. Honestly, if we hadn't already been snacking all day, we probably would have waited in some more lines. But the hot spots were mostly international food, and I wanted some of that Korean goodness. It's my last night in Seoul.
Y'all know about K-pop? I don't, but Elisa was dropping some knowledge on me. So, tell me this again. If you want to be a K-pop star.
Well, there's a bunch of agencies. The three big ones are like SM, JYP, and YG.
Okay.
So each of them are like producers, the big producers in Korea. So this is like, I think where we are is the museum for SM.
So this is the SM Museum. If any of y'all are into K-pop and know what that means, we walked past it.
We used Google Maps and we took the subway to where we thought this night market was. Turns out it was not there. It was not even close to there. Look, there's no two ways about it. Google Maps led us astray, okay? Kakao Maps, that's what you want in Korea. Kakao Maps! We took a taxi to the correct part of town and we arrived just as the market was getting jumping.
What's the name of this neighborhood? Or
Myeongdong.
Myeongdong.
Vendors, carts, all the hits. I'm talking about kimbap, sotok, and I finally got to try an egg bread.
계란빵.
Keranpang.
계란빵.
Keranpang 하나 주세요. He knew what I wanted.
That's the only thing
He
he's
only
selling.
sells one thing. My egg bread. I already forgot how to say it.
계란빵.
Keranpang.
This is a very popular Korean street food. It's like a sweet roll with a boiled egg in it. Actually, it's just okay, in my opinion, but there was a lot more snacks to try. For example, check out this dude grilling octopus with a blowtorch. If I'm gonna eat octopus, I want it to be dead, which this certainly was. It's nice and tender in like a teriyaki kind of sauce.
Alright, what is this?
호떡. 호떡.
Hotap?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a donut?
Kinda. It's like glutinous rice with the stuff inside is like sugar with like the nutty flavor.
Hotdog. Duck because of the glutinous rice. Got some sweet and like nuts. That's really good.
Oh, and they had my favorite skewer.
Is that duck?
So the duck.
Oh, duck and cheese.
You wanna try it?
Kind of.
Okay.
Rice cake and cheese. It's just like the sotok, but instead of a sausage, it's cheese. Yo, this cheese was grilled, and the duck was grilled. I know a rice cake is really plain, but I love to eat it off the grill when it's got like a little bit of that grilledness to it. And the cheese is like the cheese inside of a stuffed crust pizza. I know this is really plain, okay, but I love this. This was almost my favorite snack. It was between this and probably that beef stew that I had. That was my favorite thing. It's like comfort food to the max, okay? You take a Korean classic, you add cheese. I got a crazy spicy chicken skewer. This was the only time that I was like, oh man, this heat is legit.
The fire from the chicken skewer is kind of getting to me. It's definitely the spiciest thing I've had.
They do some spice in Korea. My lips were numb. It was awesome. Speaking of skewers, back in Xi'an, my friend David took me to this Korean barbecue place.
Yo, what's the name of this place?
something chwamba. Got it. Nailed it.
We went there to try some cold buckwheat noodles. First, I gotta address this barbecue system, which is kinda unique. You put the skewers on this little rotating grill at your table, mix up your spices, get a nice hot bite of meat, and then you complement it with this cold noodle soup. For real, I have never tasted anything like this. The noodles are really thin, but also kinda chewy. That's how they're supposed to be. And then the soup is full of ice cubes. When they say cold noodle soup, they mean really cold, like chunks of ice in the soup. It's not lukewarm soup or cool soup. It's straight up cold. Broth is spicy, it's sweet, it's vinegary with ice cubes. What are they doing? It's delicious. Can you imagine when it's so hot outside, right? And you roll up to this place and you get some ice cube soup? It's pretty bomb. No ice cube soup at the night market, but they did have this old school candy thing.
OG street cart right here.
So it's like sugar and baking powder.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about this. Sugar and baking powder.
Yeah.
This is made out of straight up sugar. The game you play is you use a toothpick and you try to cut out the shape without cracking it.
Oh no, you cracked the tip of it! Ah! You cracked it!
I did not succeed. It's pretty good candy though, kind of like a sugar wafer. It just melts in your mouth. It's got a little bit of that burnt caramel flavor. I had to take a plane super early the next morning, so I said goodbye to Elisa and I hopped on a bus to the airport. Look, 2.5 days in Seoul, 5 episodes of my show. Many thanks to the patrons of this channel who helped make these episodes possible. I hope you enjoyed Korea as much as I did. I mean, it was pretty much worth it for the octopus alone, right? We're counting it down now, just a few more episodes before street food takes its final bite. I'll show you some Shanbei countryside, a desert in Gansu, fresh white coffee in Malaysia, and a lot more. Street Food, Season 10. Street Food.
Season 10.
Elisa tried to tell me how to say the thing. It was like 6 syllables. I couldn't do that, so she sent it to me on the phone. She's off looking at another line. Usamgyap. Usamgyap dapa. Usamgyap dapa. Usamgyap. Usamgyap dapa. I'm gonna forget that.